Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. This is a random, unannounced late stream. So, if you find the stream, congratulations. Let's go. Welcome. Make sure my audio is all good. Okay. Sounds good. Cool. So, we're going to continue Frontiers, and the reason I'm replaying Frontiers is because I have a video idea for Frontiers, and I think it requires me replaying the game because I haven't played it. I've played it a lot over the years, but I haven't done a full replay. So, oh, why is it using the Switch controls? What the heck? We're this save file. Turn up the game a little bit. Oh my gosh, this game is so loud in my ear. There we go. Yep, so we'll continue where we left off, which is search for friends. Let's see if Frontier still holds up. So yeah. This whole channel basically like grew back then because of Frontiers. Like I have a lot of memories of like making a lot of content on Frontiers back then. So like I don't know, it was just a fun time leading up until the game. Oh yeah, we gotta meet Knuckles. I forgot I'm watching every cutscene again too, so that's another thing. Okay. Let me turn this up.
What are you doing here? Never mind. I'll get you out. Hang on.
That's all he just says to Knuckles.
Hang tight.
The Sonic Frontiers continuation is peak. Yo, Dylan. Oh my goodness. I have not seen that name in so long. Like you're the same Dylan, right? The Dylan was the Dylan boy back in the day or something. Like from the Sonic Forces days, I'm gonna say Frontiers. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you're still around, man. How's life been? Oh yeah, the hard. What is this, parry, right? You just hold the button. Yo, what's good, Metroid X? Since your name is Metroid X, what's your favorite Metroid game? You've been good? I've been a lot. I've been a lot of stuff. I've been good, I've been not good. I've been chilling, I've been working hard, not working hard. I've been everything. It's been a lot of years since I've seen you in the chat, so. But overall, I would say I'm doing pretty good. You're not gonna believe this. You've never played Metroid. Is that what you're gonna say? Or other M? You're either gonna say that you only played the first Metroid? Like the first Metroid, or like Zero Mission? Because like if it's just Zero Mission, that's kind of okay. But if you're talking about like NES, oh god, you are talking about NES. So like, what made you name yourself Metroid? Did you just like think it just sounded cool? And like, or you just enjoy the first game that much? Like, I need to know the lore. Like, this is kind of crazy. Oh wait, I forgot how you deal with these things. Yeah, I agree. What about... Actually, I think I asked you, said it's been good. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you're doing good as well. But yeah, we're still kicking. We're still, you know, making the content. I slowed down on it pretty tremendously, but we're changing that now. Especially since my full-time job actually revolves around content creation. I won't say exactly what it is, but like, just know I'm thinking about it every day of my life. I just haven't as much for myself, which is what I'm trying to get back in the groove of, because I could do both. So, but like, I don't know, I just put more of my focus on, you know, my actual job rather than content creation. But it's still very important to me because, again, I think about it every day. But I also want to remake it important, just as important, where you know, where I can and when I can. W job, what's good, Blazing? I use a kid, you know, you're smart, mixing words. That's funny. So, what I'm doing here is, like I said in the beginning of the stream, it's been since this game came out that I did a full replay. Other than that, I've just played random stuff in this game and messed around with mods. So, I want to see if this game still holds up. That's basically what we're doing here. I don't even see discussion about Frontiers anymore. Like, does anyone care anymore? Do the people still hold their same opinions? I don't know. We're going to tackle that in a bigger video. But first, I need to replay it. We're going to play it for like an hour and a half today. It's pretty late, but I wanted to play it. I'm picking up Mega Man X again. Oh my god, you remember that stream? Oh man, that stream was fun. That's that's when Twip came in the stream and was making fun of me for not being good at the game. But speaking of Twip, no idea where that dude is at, but I hope he's good. But I would love to pick it up again. Maybe I should stream it, you know? Fake Twip drama. Alright. What I'm noticing in my replay of this game is like, what the freak am I doing? Like, I feel like I'm just doing stuff. Also, how's the audio? Okay, let's do this. I remember this being kind of annoying. Audio's good to you? Nice. Nothing's too loud. Oh, of course. There we go. Okay. I forgot you can run out of boost in this game. But yeah, probably in a week or two, I will be starting my Sonic Heroes replay on stream. I'll be streaming the whole game. Likely we'll probably be doing face cam for it too as well. Oh shoot. There we go. Yeah, it'll be fun, I think. Well, it'll be as fun as it can get playing the game, at least, but you guys will make it fun. So yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to that stream series because I want to give Sonic Heroes another chance. I set up the PC port, have a few mods that don't change the gameplay and just like make it widescreen and like 1440p and all that stuff. Just basically just make it more compatible with my PC, basically. Okay. I forgot some of these freaking Frontiers like bosses or whatever are like drawn out. This one was so annoying to fight. Like this thing looks like a virus. Which actually, you know what? That makes sense. Thinking about it now, that it looks like a virus. Considering the nature of this game. I didn't even think about that. Also, we have skill points. Wait, I didn't use anything? Wait. Okay, we need Sonic Boom. That's that's a no-brainer. Okay. Cool. Boss beat. Best boss beating ever. I'm sorry, I'm never saying that again. Yo, Zenosaki, what's good? Welcome to the stream, man. All right, we got a gear. I'm trying to remember how. Wait, what's this? Oh. Okay. I wonder how progression is gonna feel playing this game again. If I'm gonna feel like bored or whatever, because like the first time I had a lot of fun. But we are in the best island in the game right now. Okay. I forgot I got the soap shoes on. Let's go. Gotta love the soap shoes. Oh wait, I think I do have a mod on. I'm supposed to be doing this modless. I think I have one mod on, which actually makes the homing attack animation better. Prem is following in Twip's footsteps, slowly vanishing. Funnily enough, I talk to Premi like every single day, but not about Sonic. We talk about music because he's real into music and I'm also pretty into music. So like, we just be talking about music all the time and he's doing all right. You know, he's not like falling off the face of the earth or anything. I think he's just chilling. I think he's just not as motivated maybe by like Sonic stuff, even if it's, you know, technically good right now. So I think that's all it is. Dang, I forgot. This game actually looks pretty beautiful. Oh man, Premi's favorite artist. You see, I said we talk about music, but sometimes it's debating about music. Maybe half the time. His favorite artist is Drake. Or Drake, Tupac, probably Michael Jackson, from what I know. So you can guess what happened during the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. You can take a really big guess. You had a feeling? Oh, I forgot about this. Cool. This game still looks great. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Sonic even leaves footprints in the sand and like the texture detail on like this Coco dude, like the floating sand flakes in the air. Even like the texture that's on Sonic looks good. Like this game looks good. I'll never slander Frontiers as oh look at that, even sun rays coming in through the palm trees. That is surprising that he didn't stream the Game Awards. He usually does on his like second account. Okay. Honestly, after playing Shadow Gens, I think it's clear with what was missing from this game, and it was the great cyberspace levels. I was kind of on copium back then, saying like they're basically special stages. They are still, but imagine if they just, you know, were as good as Shadow Gens. It would feel like more than special stages. All right. I forgot the infinite floating parry. Gotta love that. No challenge. Boom. Cool. Okay, so we have to get the memory tokens. That's the main thing I remember we have to do. Oh, and the gears. We have to get the gears. Why? What, Sonic? What the heck was that? Now I have to figure out which mod I have on, because like when I make this video, I have to credit. Like I legit, it's been years. I actually just don't know like what animation mod this is. You hope the Switch one. It better not be on the Switch one. That will be a problem. I think that'll be a big problem. If it is, man. And they never learn. I know more people own a Switch 1, but like people are buying the Switch 2 like crazy. Wait, how do I... can't get that like that. Speaking of Switch 2, I'm using a Switch 2 Pro controller right now to play this. Feels great. Aren't you able to upgrade your ring count in this game or something? That's like the worst thing to do. Or unless I'm misremembering, I think at 400 rings regardless, you get the special boost, right? Just not at 100. Oh my god. My other thing is Frontiers even really that fun to watch? Oh wait. This is the stupid DLC. Which I'm not gonna cover all that. Like, I did 3 videos talking about every single update. I can't be bothered with that. I'm gonna be honest. My thoughts on those probably still stand. So you can still check out those update videos if you guys wish to. Okay. This is so weird, Phil. You gotta do stuff to get an S rank. And you have to do all of these to get a spin dash. Just hope. Oh wait, I already read that. My fault. Okay, that boss over there, kind of gas. The sumo. What? You asked Kobe? How did you ask Kobe that? Like, did he like? Did you ask him like in his community tab or something? Wait, is this game running at... Oh, okay. You played Shadowgens and liked it? Nice. You know, I'm sure just like everyone else, Kobe's actually what inspired me to make a channel. Like way back in 2011. I was watching Kobe. I was like, dang, I want to do this. And then I made the channel. Yeah, same Dylan. That was a big part of my YouTube like development, I want to say, and like caring about YouTube. What the heck? I got knocked out of the ring. Wait, this is actually like... This is easier than I remember. What in the... No, no, no. There we go. Wait. Maybe it's not easier than I remember. Why is he like barely going anywhere? Do I have to hit him? Oh no. Oh wait, no, I remember. Duh. Maybe it's not easier than I remember. 'Cause I forgot to side loop him first. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Cool. Real ones know my 3D land video. That is crazy. That's crazy because we all know. Well, not all of us know, but that video is literally just Kobe's video. I'm just recording it. That's dang Blazing Aura, bro. You a fan, bro? I'm kidding. Oh yeah, that's actually the lore behind that video. I didn't even own 3D Land at that point, and I just recorded his video and acted like I was playing the game. Like, I'm so serious. That is the lore on that. This game looking kind of crisp right now. Hold on. Let me jump in the game. All right. All right, we can talk to Knuckles. We're good, but let's do this cyber mid. Man. All right, let's go. People saying Unleash looks better. Unleash has it has better art direction. But like fidelity wise, technically it's worse. Oh, this is probably one of the worst cyberspace songs, if I'm honest. I don't remember this one being that great. But I actually like most of them though, so don't get me wrong on that. Oh, dude. Wait, oh. This game like adapts to my Pro Controller buttons, is weird. I think I missed the red ring back there. We're gonna go for those first. Yep, see, that was the last one. All right, whatever. You think there will be no new Sonic game 2026, or it'll just be Crossroads? I got an S rank? What? I don't, maybe no Sonic game next year. Maybe that's 2027. 5 years after Frontiers is crazy, but whatever. Will I watch the state of play? There's a state of play? When's the state of play? Maybe Sega didn't feel like spending $1 million to show a Sonic game off, so maybe it'll be at the state of play. I don't know if you guys know, but the Game Awards, it cost over $1 million to have a 3-minute trailer. Which is ridiculous. I noticed the lack of indie games there too that year. Oh, gotta retry. Yo, what's good, Beast? How's it going? Welcome in the stream, guys. What's good? All right, let's go up. Red ring is up here somewhere. Could be after this, right? No? What? Where's that? Where's that dang 4th red ring? Hold on, let me dude. I need to be able to read my chat better. I have to do some technical stuff. Put this on the left side of my screen. Cool. All right. Taking 5 years after Frontiers one because of how peak it's gonna be. Duh. It better be. I would hope so. I would love it to be peak. I don't know. I got some video ideas coming to talk about some of that stuff. So we'll see. That's all I can say for now. We'll see for Frontiers 2, or even if it is a Frontiers 2. Bro, where is this red ring at? Is it down here? Maybe it's down here. Nope. Okay. Nope. Oh, there it is. Okay. You wonder when we're gonna start entering leak season? Yeah, we'll see. Unfortunately, I won't be covering the leaks. Okay, I might talk about them, but very indirectly, but I will not be showing leaks at all. Or if we do talk about them, it will be on stream. And that's mostly because I don't want Sega to hate me. I feel like they already kind of do a little bit. So just because I have in the past, but like, I don't know. I have my own opinion on leaks, right? I don't think talking about them is bad because it's not like I'm the leaker, right? So that's not on me. However, they still don't like people spreading it. But there's technically nothing they can do about that unless they want to copyright stuff. But like, that's still not on me because I'm just talking about it because it's out there, right? And exactly, it could be fake. However, though, because they don't like it, I do want to basically respect that. Like, I get it. It's probably annoying for like the PR team and I don't know, everyone working at Sega is just like, ugh, the stuff we're doing is just getting leaked and now it's delaying stuff that we have to do and, you know, whatever. Like, I understand it. So like, I want to respect it as much as I can without, I guess, towing the line of like, okay, I'm just giving out the leak. Definitely want the early copy hookup. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I would like to work with them in other ways. If you want my honest opinion on early copies, they're nice, right? And I've gotten them before. Like, Sega has given me, for example, they've given me, what was it? TSR and Sonic Colors Ultimate, right? And I still was covering leaks even during those those times. So like, that didn't stop me from covering leaks. So it's got nothing to do with getting a free copy of a game. And my other opinion on free copies of a game is, again, they're nice, but like in this landscape, I'm not a Let's Player. I don't need to be first to finish a game because that's not what my channel is focused on. I technically I got Frontiers early and I did do a Let's Play on it, but like, that did a fraction of like the rest of my content because that's not what my content is about. I'm not a Let's Play channel. So like, I did it because it was fun and I had the game before anyone else. So why not make some Let's Play videos of me just playing the game and have them come out when the game comes out. So that's what I did. Sega didn't give me Frontiers, by the way. I got an early copy a different way. I think barely anybody got a Frontiers copy from what I know. Even Crossworlds, I know like maybe like 3-4 creators that got a Crossworlds code. So yeah, I'm not worried about getting early copies, essentially is what I'm saying. They're nice though. It'll save me to $70 or $60. That's for sure. That's probably the nicest part, is I don't have to spend $60. I am not rich. So, yeah, I know how you got it early, Roy. I think we both got it the same way. I think I got it like days early. I think I got it like maybe almost a week before it came out, or like no, I think it was 4 days. 4 days before it came out, I think. That was nice. I can't lie. Oh God, not a 6-7 joke. I walked into that one, didn't I? I don't understand why they did this. Oh, I don't have tricks. Oh my God, I have nothing. Oh, how do I? Oh, I can't do that in the middle of a challenge. That's fun. A 6-7 joke in the Jayden stream, crazy. Speaking of my name, sure as you see it, literally in front of your face, the channel name has changed. We are now JaydenXV. That is the branding as the channel name. It's a little less personal sounding, but like y'all are still gonna. Why did I start it again? Y'all are still gonna call me Jayden at the end of the day. So, or some people are gonna call me Jay, whatever. All right, cool. Yeah, I doubt most people are gonna call me JaydenXV, like in a personal sense when they're addressing me. It's just the name of the channel, right? Like you don't call freaking I don't know, Good Luck Charlie Disney Channel. It's Good Luck Charlie's on Disney Channel. So that's just an example. I don't know. Maybe people won't get that example because we're in a streaming era. Everything is well, no, I guess so because people will still say it's on Disney Plus. But yeah, I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying though. I think. Okay, I really enjoyed the Knuckles cutscenes here. So I kind of want to see him again. It's been literally since the game came out. For my thoughts on Frontiers 3 years later, that's why we're playing this. We are replaying this game. I'm gonna make a video on it and address my thoughts. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to think. Messages are appearing twice on stream. What do you mean? Let's see. Oh, you're right. It is. It's showing it twice. What the heck? Bot tricks? You good? Or bot ricks? Whatever it's called. Can somebody type something real fast? Or I mean, you're gonna type something anyways. That's a dumb question, but let's see. It doesn't look like it's doing it now. Never mind, it just did it. As soon as I said it's not. All right, we're going. Yo, Happy Thumbs, what's good? Sonic is a great movie. Okay. All right. Let me. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna just do this. All right. Reset the chat. hopefully that fixes the double messages. All right, looks like they're fixed. Unless I spoke too soon. Sonic doing that face is taking me out, man. Like I said, the stream will probably be hitting an hour and a half, and I'm out.
I'm still
But
half ghost. I'm working on it, okay?
What's going on with you?
Just a little side effect of the island's weird energy. What are you doing so far from home?
Spider-Man?
I was investigating some strange ruins when I was transported here, then got trapped.
Never a dull moment with you.
Just bring me up to speed.
Listen, help me find the Chaos Emerald so I can beat up some big robots. You'll be free and back to guarding the Master Emerald in no time.
Sounds like a plan.
I like that cutscene. I like that. And yeah, freaking Sonic, deep voice. It's so funny. Do you think that Sonic movie 4, question, do you think that Sonic 4 movie, which villain will you think will be teased, Silver or Chaos? I think they said no Silver already. I think the villains are just gonna be Metal Sonic. It's the first Emerald. That's crazy. Volcanic, that's a fair, I think that's a fair headcanon. I do like the idea that he's grown and all his friends have grown and they're trying to continue to grow. I do like that. And Sonic is the catalyst for their growth, right? He's had so many experiences.
While I cannot fully control it, I can awaken its rage against you.
I forgot about Sage, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I know they tease Metal Sonic. Oh my god, Evangelion reference, I'm done.
Safe.
I'm gonna be honest, it might be time for a new VTuber thing. Like this little Chow thing that moves when I talk. I like it, but I feel like I could have one that looks even better. I might hit up the person who did this and see if I can get another one. And also shout out to that person, my friend Zoe saying my name. They do art. Shout out to them. Is this game loud for y'all right now? Because I'm not gonna lie, this is blowing my ears out. Like, I'm not even joking. Louder for sure. Gotcha. Turned down for sure it is. Like, it just got loud all of a sudden.
You cannot run forever. Final warning. Leave.
Well, actually, He can.
That was a warning?
He can literally run forever. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. I forgot. Do these give you? Wait, what? No way. I've never had that happen before. That's so weird. Wait, no. Wait, no. Okay, I'm good. I got it. Also, guys, one thing I forgot this game has. Oh, speaking of that, the Wyvern is up there, but I forgot it has the drop dash. Completely forgot. It's so bad. Like, you can barely move. I think the ending will be the final boss. Oh yeah, I think Metal Overlord is coming. Oh god, not the shark. This is the worst, bro. This is the worst. I hate this one so much. It takes so long. Like, it looks cool, but like having to do this multiple times is so whack. Oh shoot. Okay. Now I have to make sure when this thing lands, I have to kill it. What game? Dude? Blazing. I swear. I hope they pick CD. And the reason is because I'm literally about to do a Heroes marathon. And if I see Heroes next year, oh my god, I have to play it again. I hope to God I like the game. By that point, it's been like 19 years of not liking that game or something. So I guess I better start now before I get that Heroes remaster. Ah, shoot. I'm about to quit. I'm done. I'm good. I'm good off that. Forget the shark. No baby shark. Please. Watch them do Sonic 4 episode 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, man. That would be really funny. They act like those games don't exist, though. Rightfully so. Maybe less so episode 2. Episode 2 is okay. Was update 3, Roy? That's fair. I feel like that's the last time I truly indulged in the game. I need to like remember how to speedrun this game. Or like just do stuff fast. There was one thing I remember about this that made this feel different than the rest. And it was that like little puzzle in the world I think that's what this game was missing. Puzzles in the world that were unique to the world. There's too much copy and paste of puzzles, I feel. It was just like, okay, here's a harder version of beating up a pole. All right, let's just get that story. Wait, he has the birthday costume on. Oops. That's a lot of medals.
Father was right about you. You're reckless and destructive.
Oh.
I have no idea what your deal is, but if we could just talk.
No discourse, no bargaining.
That's something I
Only
completely
elimination.
forgot about. Because Eggman actually treated Sage like a daughter. When she's like gone in the end, that man was depressed. How you do that, Knuckles? You're a Force Ghost.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Time out!
Time out. She attacked you.
Yeah, it's kind of her thing, but she's trying to protect something or someone. I'm willing to help, but first I need to know what's going on.
Man, Knuckles said, oh, it's on site.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
He was not worried about who's shooting for what
Trust him,
reason.
Sonic.
I'm coming after
I'm
you.
not. Trust me.
That's so funny. Oh, isn't this the wait. Okay. Yeah, they show that all the way over there. I was like, where is that? But I remember now. Depending on the developers feel would be the final main movie or another one. I swear I saw something where like they're already planning the next Sonic movie that's not 4. Gigas, I won't say it's embarrassing, but I do wonder what is going on. I mean, probably in their minds, they dropped Shadow Gems literally slightly over a year ago, and they just dropped a racing game a couple of months ago. So in their mind, because you gotta think about it, this is a company, they think fiscally, they don't think, you know, hype cycles being over. They think, okay, we just dropped this, we just dropped that, we're gauging sales for this. We gotta let things breathe a little bit. Like, y'all don't remember what it was like when we had nothing. From Lost World to Forces, dang near nothing. And Forces was also right next to Mania. And then, from Forces to Frontiers, dang near nothing. So like, I know you guys are used to getting content so fast, but that's not normal. I'm gonna be honest. That is not normal. Like, it's literally been like 3 months since Crossworlds came out. It probably will be a little longer till we get the next Sonic product. And that's not even mentioning that we had Superstars like a year right after Frontiers. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this? I do not, oh, I gotta load the thing. Wait, what the frick? That's crazy. It technically Boom was a year after Lost World, but like that, no. We're not counting that. Who that? What the heck? Oh, Kingdom Ace. Let's see. Oh yeah, Sonic Forces, your first 3D Sonic game. You're a little kid. Yep, that makes sense. But even then, again, it was still a long wait. No, Oh my goodness gracious, man. Like, it wasn't as long of a wait in between that, but like, still, I guess, you know, getting older, you start to notice those kinds of things. So probably around like after Forces, you know, Frontiers seems like it was your first hype cycle.
A lot of people were hyped for that game.
What, for Frontiers?
For Forces.
Oh wait, hold on. Can they even hear you? Oh yeah, they can hear you.
Like, I remember the Forces hype cycle where, like, there was obviously some worrying things, you know, like the linearity, but like people were still relatively positive because we didn't know yet.
Yeah, I would say a lot of us were, but we were coping.
Yeah, I mean, the stage is a little linear, you know, like we saw that a lot of like the old villains were there and stuff like that, but like we only really saw them together that one time, you know, so like they probably weren't going to be that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things.
Yep.
Wanted to hold on to hope.
Let me add your thing. There you go. All right, guys who hear the random new voice in the background, this is Kingdom Ace. He is a
colored man on screen.
He is a basically a Let's Player, you know, blind playthrough dude. Check him out if you like stuff that's not just Sonic. But I'm sure, shoot, maybe he'll do a Sonic playthrough one day of the next game or something. Maybe.
Hey, next game I'll do it.
Yeah.
But I should have did it with Frontiers, but you know, when you boot up Frontiers, it was kind of like crack, you know, and you just kind of played a whole bunch of it.
Yeah. Actually, I just realized I gotta move you a little bit.
Man,
I'll put
Mania's
you right above my head.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting because the people who were hating on Forces, they were like, yeah, forget about Forces, but we got Mania at least. And they were right to feel that way. You think you remember the name Kingdom Ace? Yeah, he was around back in those days.
I even did Sonic videos for a time. They weren't JaydenXV quality.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I mean, they were
Oh,
good
I mean,
enough. People were putting you in a Sonic
The Oasis the best
tier list.
idea?
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Well, hey, you've revealed the way forward. That's what's important.
Says you. You can't
We're going
feel
for
this
about
heat.
another 30 minutes because I said I'd do like an hour and a half.
I got my monitor refreshing because I didn't do it once today.
That's not good. You know, replaying Mania to see how it holds up. I don't need to touch that game for probably another like 5 years of my life.
I'm not gonna lie, I did play Mania quite a lot. Mania and Mega Man 11 are in a similar state to me, where I played them so much to where I feel like I can go another 5 years without touching.
Yeah, bro, I legit did like probably like 12 playthroughs of Mania, like not even exaggerating. I just kept playing it and playing it and playing it. It was like, dang, I killed that game.
I probably did it 6 or 7 times. Mega Man 11 I played probably about 12 times. But yeah, so sometimes when you wear out a game, it's not that you don't like it, it's just sometimes you need to take a little break from it, you know?
Yeah. Well, I stream chat versus Sonic Mania. If it makes it feel any different, I mean, that's something I could do. You cleanse yourself of superstars by playing Mania. I don't hate superstars.
I never beat Superstars. I only did like the first couple stages. The acts in that game are kind of long.
Yeah, they are.
They feel long. That was the first thing I noticed.
There's less of them, but some of them are longer.
I think the game looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I like the way it looks. It feels like classic Sonic.
Yeah,
I just
mean,
think
if we didn't get. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I just think they focused a little too much on the co-op thing, and it like dictated some of the level design.
Don't do that again.
Yeah. I never even got to play it that way. I got what homies am I gonna find? Sit down and play that with.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like a lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the old games and stuff were also co-op and stuff like that, but like I felt like the levels were always designed with the single player in mind. You know. So
Yep.
it's like, I don't know. I do think that if we're not gonna have like a pixel art Sonic game for a 2D game, that's how I want it to look. Like all 2D
Yeah,
Sonic
I
can
agree.
look like that from now on. I would be okay with that. I do like the pixel art. I'm a pixel art dude, but I love me some good 2.5D.
It's really interesting with what they're doing with classic versus modern. They said it at like a investor meeting. Basically, 2D Sonic is now like delegated to being like the newcomer friendly, like the more focus on like kid friendly Sonic. Like that's like what they said. And I don't know what that's gonna mean for classic Sonic, like level design wise. And then they said like, you know, Frontiers is basically the direction going forward, which we saw that with Shadow Gens in a way. That game was just pure sauce. Let's just be honest.
I
It was
kinda
just
want them
sauce.
to do that again. Like, give us more games focused on the other characters and stuff like that. Like, I would be okay. Like, they don't have to pack in like generations or something in order to make it worth buying. Like, if they want to make a silver game, but they know it'd be short, they don't have to pack in Sonic freaking Lost World.
Yeah,
to
just make it
people
a
buy it more.
$30 game or something.
Yeah, make a $30 silver game that I can beat in 2 hours.
Even then,
like-
Shadow Gens wasn't even full price. It was 50, 40, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was 40. But yeah, I mean, again, make it $20 and or 30, even $30, and I'd be okay with a 2 hour, maybe 3 hour long silver game, Knuckles game, where you go more into the character stuff.
Yeah.
Because some of the characters, I mean, they're cool, but like, I think it's time we get more about them.
I agree.
Like them having their, especially when they're kind of going through this, characters kind of going off on their own to like find themselves arc of the 3D Sonic games. I think now is the time to do that.
Exactly. No! Dang it. Oh well. I'm just gonna fall. You really like Superstars more than Mania, but Mania was never your personal favorite. You probably replay all of Superstars a few times a year for one for the final boss. Okay, the final boss, I'm gonna be honest, it's great in Superstars, but it's just hard. I'm just gonna be honest, it's just hard. Whoa. Oh shoot. I need that. Let's see. It was 50. Okay. I knew it was something like that.
I really want Sega to just go in with Sonic right now. Maybe it's this Capcom news bringing Mega Man back, you know, kind of thing. And like it wants it to be like its big thing again. I want the same for Sonic in the sense to where like I want a couple Sonic games a year. You know, like
I
even if
mean,
they're small, man.
we're
I want,
we're practically getting that. Maybe not a year, but we've gotten a game every year since Frontiers.
yeah,
we got-
like
Frontiers of 2022, Superstars, and Origins, I think, was 2023. Actually, no, even before Frontiers, 2021 was Colors, then Frontiers, then Superstars and Origins, and then 2024 was Shadow Gens, 2025 was Cross Worlds. That's a game every year.
give us. I want them to experiment with 2D games. I know they're not going to, but like getting a new Tails game similar to like his old games, to where they're kind of like they're not just platformers in that sense. I think that could be cool, but them actually have some story in it. I know that's not what they want to do for the 2D Sonic thing, but I mean, if you need a game that's lower budget but still, you know, pleases fans and stuff, like I think people would like that.
What the heck?
Especially if you do it for character like the IDW characters finally being in some games, you know, that'd be a cool way to introduce the IDW characters, you know, while not having to retread everything the comic did.
Oh yeah. I mean, I believe Frontiers 2 or whatever it's going to be called. I think they're definitely cooking on that. I feel like that's a 2027 game, but that's a long time since Frontier. That's five years. But
oh, I know you're saying it. That's how long it's been since.
It will be when it comes out. Yes. I do not think that game is next year. I think they got something else.
I kind of hope it's set in a modern city.
I hope so as well. Like, do like a Legend ZA type of thing.
Yeah, like imagine just a big old freaking city, tons of alleyways, streets and stuff like that. Of course, it needs to be slightly bigger and, quite frankly, like empty in some way, just some capacity in order to really let Sonic go fast. But like, let it be seamless to where this is a dead end, but just running into the dead end leads me into running up the wall and up the building. You know, make it seamless to where I don't lose my momentum despite being in a big city setting.
Nobody saw that, but I wholeheartedly agree.
I feel like it's just so easy, bro. Like, I know me as a consumer, it's very easy for me to say it's so easy, you know, when I'm not the dude programming stuff. But sometimes I feel like dudes are like, I don't want to question their creativity because there is a reason I like this series so much already, you know, but you know.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, I'll give them that they're doing great so far. They've been on a streak of dropping good games for 3 years straight, right? No, 3 years straight. Colors Ultimate.
Yeah, we got Sonic. We got Sonic Rumble too.
That's not Sonic Team.
That's a Sonic game we got this year.
All right. Anyways, by the way, I'm 99% sure. I'm gonna say I don't care. Sega paid for that. I'm sorry, they did. There's no way it got in the Game Awards.
Oh,
like it literally been out for a month, like officially, technically.
I'm sure Jeff would accept the paycheck.
Oh yeah, of course. After the Game Awards, did you like the games, or did I like the games there? A few. For the most part, though, I didn't really enjoy the show, if I'm honest. I don't remember
Mega Man
2023
Star
or
Wars.
2022. Yeah, pretty much. Mega Man Star Wars. That's how I feel. And there was something else. I don't remember.
I don't remember. Oh, Exodus was another big one for me, and Lego Batman.
Oh, that Control game looked cool because it's an action game now.
Oh yeah, that was kind of crazy. Makes me want to play Control more now, so I can play that other one.
Wait, Sonic is doing well for Sega, but they said in their financials that Atlas RPGs aren't doing as well. What, didn't Metaphor like pop off? Like what's going on?
Metaphor popped off, but the problem is they keep doing this thing of Royal Edition that, Golden Edition that. There's no reason to buy the games like anywhere near their release because, quite frankly, they're just gonna re-release it again in a better version. Like they wait a year or so just to finish the game. You know, and I'm gonna be honest. As an Atlas fan, I'm tired of it. And I know I'm feeding into it by buying it, but it gets exhausting. Like, just like if you're gonna do that, make it an upgrade that people can just buy, not have to rebuy the entire game again.
Yeah, I could see that being an issue. So what about like Yakuza RPGs? Are they not doing well now all of a sudden?
Yakuza is doing good, but Pirate Yakuza didn't do nearly as good as they wanted it to.
I'm not shocked about that one, I'll say.
The thing is, Majima is a beloved character. The problem is people are kind of tired of where Yakuza is currently at right now. You know, like Yakuza 8 really showed people that despite how great it is, Yakuza is the king of reusing things, bro. Like, we've been going through the same cities and maps for so freaking long, you know, like, even though, like, again, it takes place in this city, you know, that like, so it makes sense that we keep seeing it. You know, that's like getting tired of being in Japan and freaking in Personas. But I don't know. It just feels like Acid reused the game. I don't know.
Man, maybe they can do Yakuza America. They gotta go to the American division of the Yakuza.
See, it's funny because they literally went to America in Yakuza 8.
Well,
yeah,
I don't know.
That's where Pirate Yakuza also takes place in America. So it's like, again, having 2 games back to back just reuse the same assets and stuff like that. Not to mention, not everybody's in love with how the story kind of went. With Yakuza 8, it just has some people feeling slightly mixed, despite the game being better than Yakuza 7 to a lot of
that makes sense.
Oh yeah, them delisting a lot of the games was definitely a Sega decision. I mean, if you're gonna re-release a new version, just make it update. You know, which they kind of did, but they also, if you haven't played the games before, you have to buy the new full price versions. You know, so like Yakuza 0 was not full price before. You know, and still not now from what I understand, but I don't know. I think delisting games is pretty dumb. I mean, Dragon Quest did the same thing for Dragon Quest 11 as well.
Yeah. Frontiers is amazing. The sequel is gonna hit, especially if they keep the music style. You hyped for that Frontiers 2? I'll be hyped when I see it. For right now, I got nothing. I just hope, you know, they take all the feedback and it's not a step back from Shadow Generations. If it is, I'm be honest, I don't know. I think we're cooked.
I actually think it will be a step back in some regard, just because, for one, it's not going to fully play like that. You know, I do hope that if they do these kind of cyberspace levels or whatever again, that it plays closer to Shadow Gens. But I'm not expecting Shadow Gens from Frontiers 2. There ain't going to be no friends in that game either.
I hope that Frontiers 2 is not actually building off of Frontiers 1, if that makes sense, but it's building off the same concept of like open zone, but they just do something different with the open zone. If that makes sense. Like
SA1 to SA2 kind of thing.
Sorta, yeah. I do think another good example is kind of like Pokemon Legends to ZA. Same concept, but how they do it is not the same. It's just not.
The combat's pretty different. I think that was a bold thing to do with like how much people loved Legends Arceus, to change the combat system completely. It was a pretty bold thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Sonic would be willing to do the same thing. I'm just saying, give him a sword again.
That's kind of what I'm talking about though, right? Is like, yeah, same concept, but completely different execution of open zone. Like that's what they need to do for Frontiers 2, and take, you know, criticisms that we've had for this game and just improve upon it. And take some stuff that Shadow Gens did, you know? And I'm shocked about Shadow Gens is because what's his name? Nakamura. He's the one that directed 06 and another bad game. I forget which one. But Forces. He did 06 and Forces. Like that man was like in everything. He didn't have a single game that slapped. But he had his like redemption with Shadow Gen, so put him on Frontiers 2.
I really hope they handle the story in a similar way, because I love Frontiers and I actually do really enjoy how they did the story in Frontiers, even if I don't fully love the entirety of the execution of it.
Yeah.
I do think Shadow Gens just does story better. I think because it was short too, it really just added to it.
Yeah, I agree. I think what in the world? I forgot this thing steals your Chaos Emerald, bro. What the heck? Get that back. But I think I don't know. I didn't expect the story to be as good as it was in Frontiers. I think everyone was kind of surprised by that. Well, besides the people who, you know, hate the flashback stuff. But like, besides that, like the way it's written, I was like, what the heck? Like, this is like actually good.
I was like, dang, I'm actually feeling something.
Like, did they, like, are we sure we didn't write this for something else and then just put it in Sonic? I don't know. It was just a surprisingly like mature story, and I don't mean in terms of like, I don't know, like gore or anything like that, or cursing or whatever. I just mean like just the maturity of like the characters and the kind of story and message it was trying to tell was
It
different.
was an emotionally mature story. You know,
Yeah.
that, like not everybody's gonna appreciate, especially in like a Sonic game. However, I think it was the perfect kind of story for that character. I don't necessarily think that Sonic having a story like that would be better. I think that story worked great for Shadow because of who he's been set up to be. But I don't really know where I want them to go with Sonic's character at this point, especially with how he kind of was in this game. He kind of feels like, I don't want to say why, but he feels like he's at a point where he's kind of just able to be there for people now.
You feel like it feels like he had character development, like off screen or something.
Yeah,
And he's just like that
he's
guy,
different.
you know.
Yeah, he's different now. He's just able to be that guy for people, you know, so the guy everybody can count on, you know, and he's kind of always been that way in that regard, but it was pretty different, you know.
Yeah, he's never been this direct, right? I think about like Sonic X. He was also like that, but he's also like, okay, I'm bored, I'm gonna go run somewhere.
Yeah, he doesn't feel like he would do that anymore. It's like he's grown from being that Sonic. So it kind
Exactly.
of leaves me wondering where they take his character from. Maybe they introduce new characters, you know, instead of relying on the old ones, use this Sonic as a way to guide new characters who are kind of lost, you know, and don't really know what to do with themselves or who they want to be. I think that'd be a cool direction to take the character.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what they're gonna do, and I'm never gonna get my wish though of them just making a consistent story. Like this is what happened in the last game, you know, and because of that in the last game, this is happening this game. That's never gonna happen, but it'd be
I
cool.
think the platform that did
Jack
Jack did do that, and actually Mega Man X also did that.
and Sonic actually did do that. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, technically.
You know,
And then Shadow the Hedgehog and then Heroes. But we don't talk about that part.
see, I want them to do the continuous story, but I want the story to be good.
Yeah.
The games to be good.
I think it'd be cool if Frontiers 2 heavily changed how you access cyberspace. I'm gonna be honest, I would not expect no cyberspace or anything like that. I mean, maybe there'll be like special stages, but what I think they should do is just incorporate all of that stuff into the actual world. Like you just run, say like you're in a big city and you just run to a part of the of a like city escape or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I think dudes are gonna say that it makes the city feel unnatural, and all these stages and stuff are.
Okay, we got floating platforms in Frontiers.
I'm gonna be honest. Make it a more futuristic city or something, you know, or make it some kind of city that houses a people that, you know, they just have floating buildings and platforms and stuff like that. You know, like you can make it work. You just have to be creative.
I know, completely unrelated to Sonic, but I just played Metroid Prime, all of them. And in the third one, there's a floating city that has sky rails. And this is supposed to be a more realistic game series in a way. I think it'll be okay for Sonic. But even then, they had an explanation for that. Just have a, well, actually, maybe you can't explain loops in the middle of the city. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe that's just not explainable. But that's okay. Is my game like bugged or something? Did I just fall through the floor?
Why don't you just have a? Why don't you just make it to where this is like a theme park, you know, or like a what do you call those things where it's a type of park where you do like there's a bunch of cars, there's theatrics and stuff like that, you know, like something like, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but it exists, you know, where Daredevil type stuff is it's just around. Just make it to where that's one of those parks there, and you can go there, and it's huge. It's a big part of the city. Maybe it's the main draw that brings tourists to this city. you know, and maybe it's something Sonic wanted to check out. That's why he's here.
Horrible on that. I think a good example is Shadow Gens, the hub world. It's kind of exactly what we're talking about, but like make it not just a hub world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have to retry that.
Sonic fans have kind of shown me that they will complain about things that even if it exists in the game to make playing as Sonic more fun, they will still complain if they think it doesn't make sense. Like,
yeah,
I never asked about why these rails are here, you know, just because it was in a 2D space.
I think it only looked as awkward as it did because they're just popping in all the time, you know, rather than just being there. So that's like not a problem with like the concept. That's just the game optimization.
What if they made them holographic in the sense to where you can interact with them, but they have this almost digital look to them? All the rails and platforms look digital, even though they can be interacted with in the real world. I think if they went that approach for them, then people wouldn't have complained as much. Because they don't really exist. They're just digital manifestations in the
because we're in a digital world, so like them appearing and looking like that, I don't think it would be a problem. Yeah. Which I think that is what they're going for in a way, except like they look like normal rails, but they're being coded in. However, you know, what you said sounds cooler and would look cooler.
I think, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it's wrong that I could come up with that because I don't think it requires that much brain power.
It doesn't.
Maybe they thought, that's what it leads me to believe. Maybe they thought that, but maybe they tried it out and it just didn't look right.
All right. We're leaving this stage, I'll tell you that. I forgot how bad cyberspace feels. You're so disappointed in the Game Awards. First time?
I mean, there's usually one to three things I enjoy, you know, and that's about what I got this time.
I don't even look forward to it anymore though, because like in your brain it sounds like it should be so cool. I'm gonna see some cool stuff, but it's just so much slop. Like it's astonishing how much slop there is. Like you want it to be cool and be fun to watch, but it's just slop.
I hikey and just look more like forward to, funnily enough, state of plays and stuff more because at least they'll be shorter. They feel less offensive because they are shorter.
Yeah. When is the state of play? I don't think anybody actually told me because someone asked if I was watching it.
Wait, there's a new state of play?
I guess. That's what someone in my chat said if I'm going to be watching the state of play. You guys excited for Nagoshi game and Mega Man and Old Republic? For me, it was Old Republic and the racing game. And honestly, those are the only two times I got excited, I would say.
The new Nagoshi game had me excited as well. That's Don Lee. I was like, dude, where do I know him from? He's the dude that's in stuff like Train to Busan and stuff like that. I was like, dude, I know this guy from somewhere. I've seen it. Oh, he was also in I don't think Don Lee's name. I'm pretty sure that's just he was in Eternal. And I was like, oh, dude.
I saw people saying it was freaking Wong from Doctor Strange, but is that?
No.
I was like, that's not Wong. Like,
that is legit crazy, bro.
And somebody typed that in the chat as soon as I said that. Be like, so I don't know. I don't remember who said it on our stream. I was like, that is not Wong. Like,
it's funny because that don't make no kind of sense because Don Lee he's like Korean. So like I'm pretty sure the actor for Wong is not, pretty sure he's Chinese.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Not even the same thing.
I know. That's why I was like, why are people saying this is Wong?
It's why the actor for Wong's last name is Wong.
That's funny. Are people calling this the best Sonic game? I have never done such a thing, I'll tell you that.
I did say that before. I don't know if I think that now. Shadow Gens just really hits for me. Like I am a boost formula dude. Unfortunately, I know what kind of scum I am, but honestly, Shadow Gens is just what I want from Sonic. How it does its story, the music, you know, the character, you know, writing. It just, I just love that, man. You know, I'm sure SA2 is an actual better game, of course, but like in terms of boost formula Sonic, that's just as good as it gets so far.
Thing is with Shadow Gens, it feels like it leans more adventure boost. If I'm honest with the way it controls. Not quite there, but the level design is kind of reminiscent of adventure, especially 2.
I honestly just love a boost button. I know that's not popular opinion, but I love a boost button, man. It makes me feel the speed.
I got a boost button in SA2. It's called charge that spin dash and keep the momentum.
This game could have been better with the momentum.
Shadow Gens can't compete with the GOAT heroes. You might get banned. I'm gonna be honest. I'm playing. Well, lucky you then, because probably in a week or 2, I'm gonna be streaming heroes. Yay. All right, we're gonna be wrapping up soon.
I hope they redefine like the RPG stuff. Like I do, if they're gonna put RPG stuff in the game, I want them to like full send it.
Yeah.
Like, give us like a real action. We just go. Like keep it cool. Keep it like obviously like speed oriented. I do love how they did that here. A lot of his, you know, abilities and stuff are, you know, done because he's a speedster, you know. But you could do so much more, man, especially in his control and stuff like
that. It was a decent attempt at doing action combat, but there's one thing they forgot to do, and that was balance the action combat. And especially this. What is this?
Sega.
Yeah.
Can we get Sonic Kingdom Hearts?
That's what I was hoping this was going to be.
Yeah, we don't necessarily need a sword, but like you can get the Kingdom Hearts feel without having a sword. Like in terms of its control. Though I'll never say no to Sonic getting another sword though.
I'll take it. Bro, I remember being a kid, people were hating on it like, this is stupid. Why does Sonic have a sword? I was like, this is like the coolest thing of all time. like bro has a sword. Like what's so wrong with that?
Yeah, like just because a dude can kill you like with his fist doesn't mean a sword isn't also cool. Or just because someone has a gun doesn't mean they can't also just use a sword. Because if Sonic really wanted to kill some dudes, he could just borrow a heater from Shadow, you know? So like, but like again, it's not about
Shadow's like, I don't use those no more.
Right. It's about what's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Sonic can just do a finger gun and actually just shoot like wind or something.
Okay, Deku.
Well, I was gonna say electricity, but I know some dudes don't want the electricity like thing for Sonic.
I do like the wind thing better because I mean it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it's just like I don't know, it's a unique trait. You know, like I feel like every speedster character has like electricity, right? So like it was just something different. Like his thing is using the wind.
My Sonic is the Knight of the Wind.
Like electric's cool and all, but less creative is basically the sentiment behind it. What did you think of the E33 awards? I'm not mad about it. That game is probably the best game that came out this year.
Yeah, I mean, the game is peaked. I'm not one of those people that says that the award should be limited. I think that's inherently a bad idea because I think great work should be rewarded personally. Not even just with gaming award shows, but like movie and stuff, awards and stuff like that. Why limit the success someone can have? If they work, that they genuinely earned it. Imagine saying Sonic was the best game this year, but because Sonic already won so many awards, it shouldn't get this other award. No, bro, it's the best in this category too. It had the best music, the best action, the best voice acting. It deserves the award.
Did it
Don't
deserve
say
indie award? I mean, believe it or not, the game is an indie game. And also,
Yeah.
if you guys want to make that argument, then Hollow Knight shouldn't be allowed either because that game sold so many copies. They have money. It's still an indie
like-
studio, but they just have money.
People don't understand. People think indie game means something you buy for $10 on the eShop. When that's not what indie means at all.
Indie don't mean
Hollow Knight
broke.
sold Hollow Knight sold 40 mil copies. Those dudes had more money for Silksong than the entire team of Expedition 33 did. They had money. They
Yeah.
had so much money that the reason Hollow Knight the reason Silksong took so long to make was because they just had that much fun making it, bro. That's literally what they said. The fact that they can afford to do that when most studios cannot, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Most studios run out of budget, bro.
Exactly.
And they have to downscale.
That's my screen
you know?
shit turning.
I'm gonna be honest, that's probably what happened to Prime 4, with like the desert, So like the fact that they were able to
What
just
in the
do
world
what
is
they
happening?
wanted is crazy. What they glowing?
No, my controller just don't work anymore. What the heck?
Oh, it might have died.
I can't use my keyboard either.
It means
That's
$10 on the
nice.
Steam store, not the eShop.
I think the game is bugged because that glow should not be there. My D-pad works. Okay, pause button. That did not fix it. Yo, what the heck?
Did you alt tab?
No, I didn't do anything.
Well, try alt tabbing and then tabbing back in.
Nothing. This is a bug. Like that glow should be gone. Sonic decided to aura farm. That is crazy. Yeah, all I can do is use my D-pad. That is that's different. Well, it's about the end of the stream anyway, so honestly, you're fine with the E33 sweep. People liked it, so it should get awarded. I mean, exactly. But I don't know. I think people don't understand what things mean a lot of times. An indie game, once again, does not mean you like no money broke. It means you're an indie studio. You have no publisher. You have no bigger company over you. You started it from scratch. That's exactly what happened with Sandfall, who made E33. The dude, he worked at Ubisoft and started making this game in his free time while working at Ubisoft. That's indie stuff, That's not typically how other games go. That will never happen with a Sonic game in 2025, for example. They'll be pitching the game at a board meeting and get ideas started and start working on the game rather than one dude starting it during his free time, lunch break, whatever. That is an indie game, even if he got money.
Yeah, I mean, he also found the lead musician on SoundCloud and the lead writer from Reddit. If that's not
Exactly.
indie, I don't know what is.
That is ragtag. Like he literally scouring the internet for random dudes to help him make his video game. That is as indie as it gets, no matter how pretty the game looks.
He even said that because he didn't know how to use the engine, he literally had to learn as he went by watching YouTube tutorials while trying to make the game. That's why it took so long to make.
And there you go. Half the front row was wearing the outfits. Yeah. The thing is,
Well, those people were involved with the game and stuff.
yeah, there was, funnily enough, only 33 people that made the game. And some of those people in the front row were voice actors, so I think the voice actors don't count as part of that, as part of the 33 people. So, yeah.
Yep. People just don't like seeing a game glaze so much because high key, when something's really popular, if you haven't engaged with it, a lot of people are going to feel strangely negative towards it.
That's gonna make somebody dizzy. I'm sorry.
It'll make me dizzy.
We're gonna open photo mode, but you can't even use properly because of the way they made it. But yeah, I mean, it was funny to see. The only thing that was cap was Mario Kart. Yeah, Mario Kart should have not won best racing game. I'm sorry. And apparently, if you look back at it, people actually booed when Mario Kart won. That's funny to me. And Crossworlds had the loudest cheers. I'm just saying. I'm not just saying that because I like Sonic. If Mario Kart was better than Sonic, then I would say it's better than Sonic. I got no problem doing that. But it just wasn't. So, nothing I can do about that. But alright, that's going to be it for this Sonic Frontiers chill stream. And shout out to Kingdom Ace for joining like halfway through. Check them out. I don't got a link thing because I don't stream. So, but yeah, just type in Kingdom Ace on YouTube and give him a sub. All right. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. They didn't hear that.